And Racing, Speedy Feet just moderately away again, and one of the best out was into the fray, and also Ginger Pat's going forward with Rocky Baxter through on the inside. Then we've got trying to weave between runners. Buster Boy gets up to third. Getting up to fourth then would have been Paddy Baxter, and they've opened up a bit of a break on the others. We've got Thrilling Ava well back in the field. Speedy Feet can't do it from there. Botany Cell a good way from them too, and into the fray's been shuffled right out to last. Across the top they come. It's Rocky Baxter in front. Trying to chase after it was Buster Boy. The outside of that then to Ginger Pat, and closer in we've got Paddy Baxter. Rocky Baxter scores the first. Head bobber for second. Buster Boy just from Paddy Baxter, and close up fourth was Ginger Pat. Thrilling Ava was next in. Then Speedy Feet was never a winning hope. And the last pair, Botany Cell, just didn't get wound up again today, and into the fray after a good beginning comes in last. Rocky Baxter, John McInerney for Troy Prevost, greyhound who recently has been racing at Manawatu and has used box one very well today. Picking them up here, he was in front, striding clear, nothing strong enough to cut him down. Buster Boy battling away, Paddy Baxter. Racing, Backyard Bully hopped out well the inside. Cold Turkey goes fast the outside. Acapella, I'm a catcher right there too. Backyard Bully checked early and has gone back to second to last, and going back with that was Mega Girl. Let's go back to the top because Cold Turkey's in front. Out by 3 lengths here, and Opawa Cassidy dangerously close though. In behind them we've got Acapella, then we've got Botany Dave. Back in behind those runners, then we've got Shadow Baxter starting to run on. Backyard Bully up and around the outside. Further back then to Botany Dave and I'm a catch as they come up to the corner, and Mega Girl. And it's Opawa Cassidy that's rushed on by Cold Turkey. Opawa Cassidy, Cold Turkey had another go. Opawa Cassidy from Cold Turkey, and third to go by. Then we had Shadow Baxter with Backyard Bully in a photo there, but probably in that order. Back in behind those runners to Acapella. I'm a Catch was well back in behind them with Botany Dave, and back with them too was Mega Girl. Well, she was $1.05 the back straight, Opawa Cassidy, but then Cold Turkey actually came again at her in the straight. Racing, Grand Allegro slow out today, and beside that Talk It Over was slow too, and Wellywood bounced to the lead. Grand Allegro blew through the inside and runs away for the prize though. Driving after them we've got Runs for Gas, Corborn Bow in between runners, then we've got MacGyver Rama well back in the race. Then we've got Cosmic Rascal around the corner with Talk It Over, and also Johnny Angel. Up comes Grand Allegro, scores again. Runs for Gas second, tight third, maybe Wellywood there, narrowly over Corborn Bow, tight though. Back in behind those runners to Talk It Over blew the start. MacGyver Rama was well back there with Cosmic Rascal towards the rear too. And Johnny Angel back in the pack. He gives you a few scares at the start, doesn't he, Grand Allegro? Racing, Semantics midfield, big time chip gets out well. Arizona Sky is going to cross it easily though. Hobush Ramona pushing through there with Vicky's Quest. They'll be followed back in the piece then by Crystal Wave. Showing Baby's a long way back. Semantics has been shuffled right back to last with Homebush Sarah. Arizona Sky's away for the prize. Good battle for the Miners here with Homebush Ramona driving through. Gets second from Big Time Chip, who narrowly held third. Off on the outside, Vicky's Quest, then Semantics. Further back in the race then we had Crystal Wave and Homebush Sarah, and Show 'em Baby is last. Too fast. Arizona Sky posts a personal best, 17.71, and the run home was 10.88. Did it off the lids, even out jumped Big Time Chip. Got across the field quickly. Semantics midfield found trouble. Racing, Jackanator out fairly well. Bumps into the 2 early, but is only going to be crossed by Thou Romeo to the first bend. Thou Romeo to the lead by 3. Jackanator is second, That's King is third. Followed through by Miss Selfies, Opawa Messini. Pseudonym was the next one around. Further back in the race then to Zematis Lass and Ollie Baxter is last. Thou Romeo setting them up nicely by 3 or 4 here. Jackanator trying to close. Then That's King. Opawa Messini up and around the outside of that. The others in another division headed by Miss Selfies and Pseudonym. Up to the corner comes Thou Romeo. Jackanator and Opawa Messini are getting close. And it's Opawa Messini who dives and scores the inside. Thou Romeo holds second. Jackanator every chance third. Then we had That's King and Miss Selfies back behind them. Further back of the race then to Zematis Lass, Ollie Baxter, Pseudonym. Opawa Messini does the job with a determined finish on the inside of Thou Romeo, who gave plenty. And Jackanator, well look, she had every chance, and they've clocked a 30.85 today, and she still wasn't able to run them down. Racing, Corborn Tomcat last away out quite nicely here as Ginger Colnitz bounced to the lead. Bolt Allegro's back midfield. Clamps driving through on the inside. Beside that then to Hey You. Then we've got Bolt Allegro. Getting past that was Corborn Tomcat. Well back in the race there as they swing the corner. Spot on Maggie. Another Jewel Homebush Tiare. In front now we've got Clamp drives past Ginger Cole and scores. Clamp Ginger Cole. Then we had Corborn Tomcat to third and Hey You was the next one over. That'd be followed through then by Spot on Maggie. Another Jewel well back when they crossed. Then Bolt Allegro. Mrs. Badley again and Homebush Tiare last. Clamped. Box 2. Does the job for Lisa Ahern and the Bumper Sticker Syndicate. Having a bit of fun with the Collision Yorkley Beauty Litter. Racing, Big Boy Dino, fair break only there from Zipping Tay. Big Fat Gypsy gets out well with Leadfoot Lenny. Big Boy Dino's trying to drive through. Oh, it's getting tight in there and he gets checked back and goes back through the field, and Sir Richie cops a check as well. And well back in the race too is Vision and Power. Cosmic Fury's getting around the outside. Leadfoot Lenny's got to the lead from Zipping Tay and Cosmic Fury. Leadfoot Lenny's in again from Zipping Tay and Cosmic Fury. Back behind these runners then, Vision and Power, Sir Richie, Big Fat Gypsy, Big Boy Dino. He was the worst affected at the first bend, but he wasn't the only one. Start 100 at Hattrick is successful for Leadfoot Lenny. He goes back to back. He's run 17.90 again, same time as last week. Racing, Winning is Easy, he steps nicely. You're laughing his last away there with Stiff Drink, and Winning is Easy goes straight to the lead from Ode to Liberty over on the outside to Felia. War on Terrace poking up between runners. Stiff Drink starting to charge into the action. Then we've got Cassim further back to You're Laughing. Chocty Ellis around the corner. Winning is Easy. It's going to be easier than usual. Felia's holding down second. Good battle for third. Stiff Drink maybe. Cassim out wide. That's a photo. Then You're Laughing. Back behind them would have been War on Terror. Chocty Ellis and Ode to Liberty ended up back last. You just know when I pick us, you'll be beaten. Winning is Easy. Bookies might want to hire me to pick her on top. By Collision out of Yorkley Beauty, the Bumper Sticker Syndicate. They get their second win for the day with the littermate of Clamped. Now she's run 17.58. That is her best yet to remain unbeaten in 6. And racing, Allegro Chaser came out running with Bitcoin and closer in then Mopar with Sister and What's Up G on the inside. Alpaca up and around the outside. They'll be followed back in the pack then by Inazuma. Boston Blaze as well back with Death Star. Allegro Chaser in a league of its own. Chasing hard was What's Up G and Alpaca. Allegro Chaser, What's Up G, Alpaca and Ahern trifecta. Opar with Sister fourth. Back beside that would have been Inazuma. Further back to Bitcoin, Boston Blaze, Death Star. Wow. No bother at all. She clocked 17.54. Track again today's not lightning by any stretch. It just doesn't matter when you win like that. Time's just totally irrelevant, but she just put them away at the start. And racing, Lonesome Nitro, a fair break. Coolabah blew out quite nicely. Good line with, Heidi going forward and Lochinvar Maui. Wipu trying to hit them off around the outside and Corborn Brick trying to get up and around the outside too. Opulence got back towards the rear now with Lochinvar Maui shuffled. Lonesome Nitro's on the bunny and it should be shut the gate time out by 4. Coolabah Blue is chasing hard, then Corborn Brick and Wipu on retreat around the outside of that then. We've got Lochinvar Maui running on again further back to Opulent and Heidi. Lonesome Nitro in front. Coolabah Blue's running a race here, but Lonesome Nitro will see it through. Great run, Coolabah Blue 2 lengths away. Corborn Brick was back in a margin third ahead of Wipu and just beside that Lochinvar Maui. Not too much in fourth. Further back then to Opulent and Heidi, the last one in. Wow. I'm just waiting for the official time to come up, and this track has not been running fast. And it hasn't fully come up, so I'm not going to mention it just yet. Lonesome Nitro in front. Yeah, they've just changed it now to still a very fast, but 30.06. Racing, Angela hops out well and so too does Air Raid and Always Welcome, and coming across quickly, Mammy Brown might even take up the lead here. Croissants in amongst runners. Ritzadani's found the rail, but he's a good way back, and that'd be followed back by Really Clever. And last of all was going back to the last would have been Thrilling Dylan. Down the back they go. Well, Angela's going to make me look silly here. It's away comfortably clear. Giving chase here would have been Mammy Brown. They'd be followed through then by on the inside Air Raid, Always Welcome around that. Then we had Ritzadani further back in the race then was Thrilling Dylan. Angela, money right on board here and wins well. Mammy Brown held second just. Ritzadani rattled at that. They'd be followed home by Air Raid, Always Welcome back behind them. Good gap back the others. We had Thrilling Dylan and Croissant was well back when they crossed with Really Clever. What's he run? 29.95. Been a rough day for Rozzo. Still, you got to cop it. Angela wins exceptionally well. Racing, Stellar Force comes out running. Exponential Liddy gets into its work with Miss Foxy Minx, and up and around the outside there we've got Blue Senior. They'd be followed trying to get to the rail was Blue and Curly. They'd be followed back then by Miss Foxy Minx. The favourites got to the lead. Further back in the race to All in Berlin, a long way back with Cider Drinker. Miss Allegro, Exponential Liddy's in, win 30, no problem. Second, just Blue and Curly, I think, from Stellar Force, who ran a bold race. Then Miss Foxy Minx, she was bold too. They'd be followed back by Miss Allegro, Cider Drinker beside that. And back in the piece there we had Blue Senior, did I call it? Might not have. Anyway, it was back towards the tail of the field, I believe. All in Berlin, never in the hunt today. We're off to stall on the behalf of the team headed by Neil Pockets Moody. We bid you a good afternoon.